is the nightmare currently unfolding for one of the internet's most prominent Islamic content creators, Lily J. Overnight. A massive smear campaign accused her foundation of using AI-generated deepfakes to scam donors. The internet erupted. Donors felt betrayed. The narrative was set. It was all a digital illusion. But instead of hiding behind a polished PR statement or deleting her channels, Lily J did something unprecedented. She went on camera, dialed directly into active war zones, and forced the world to watch the raw, unfiltered reality of the ground. But in the middle of this desperate, emotional defense, a shocking confession slipped out. A confession that blurred the line between modern marketing, the YouTube algorithm, and charitable deception. Today, we are breaking down the Lily J Foundation controversy, the live FaceTime calls that shocked the internet, and the dark reality of how the demand for views might be corrupting modern charity.
I'm gobsmacked. I don't even know what to say to this allegation. It's that ridiculous and that ludicrous. And that's what makes me believe that this is a specialized attack against me.
To her audience, this wasn't just a mistake. It was a targeted hit. She argued that the timing was too suspicious. Why attack a charity feeding starving children? Her theory? The mainstream media and opposing agendas were terrified of her platform. They weren't trying to stop a scam. They were trying to stop a movement. But to the average viewer scrolling through Twitter or TikTok, the nuance was lost. All they saw was the word AI and fake charity.
As soon as I start talking about this, bang, smear campaign. Isn't that a little bit sus to you guys? I'm basically the most watched Islamic content creator online, speaking up for Gaza, speaking up for the oppressed, speaking up about these social issues. And then all of a sudden this smear campaign comes. Who's actually going to profit if this good work we're doing stops?
The emotional weight of these calls was undeniable. How could it all be fake when the hunger, the tears, and the rubble were broadcasting live to millions?
Wow, subhanallah. Is hard still? You still need help? If Lily J Foundation stop, what happened? Do they eat?
Yeah. The children are hungry if you stop.
Oh, look at you, beautiful. You're so cute. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. This is what we're doing it for. This is what... How can we stop this? Honestly, we can't stop.
But just as the internet began to sway back to her side, the truth about the AI allegations came out, and it was complicated. Lily J admitted it. Yes, AI was used, but not to fake the aid. She explained that her marketing team used AI to create short, 2-second promotional intros for their videos. To a donor who felt tricked, absolutely. But to Lily J, it was a victimless marketing tactic to fund very real, very desperate aid. She argued that judging an entire foundation's life-saving work based on a 2-second AI intro was insane. But in the court of public opinion, nuance rarely survives.
What promotional content contained small elements of AI created by our marketing team. It was never, ever meant to substitute any real aid going on. It gets like 10,000 views. It's just a simple way to get more awareness out there.
Then came the final bombshell. The Lily J Foundation wasn't even a registered charity. It was a corporate structure. Critics screamed scam, but Lily J's defense was rooted in the brutal timeline of war. When Gaza was completely blockaded, traditional charities were bogged down by red tape, waiting months for registration while people died of thirst. By operating under a corporate umbrella, she could bypass the bureaucracy and get food and water into the hands of the dying immediately. She promised to transition to a registered charity eventually, but asked a haunting question. Should we let people starve while we wait for the government to stamp a piece of paper? It's a defense that highlights the catastrophic failure of global systems, forcing independent creators to break the rules just to keep people alive.
When it first started, the priority was so simple. It was to get the aid to the people as quickly as possible. And because of that, it was set up under a corporate structure instead of waiting up to a year for the registration. People would die, honestly. This isn't an exaggeration. Gaza was blocked. Gaza was completely blocked. Charities couldn't get in, and we could.
Where does this leave us? Lily J has offered the ultimate transparency flex. She is offering to organize and fly out influencers and donors to physically visit the orphanages. You can't deepfake a plane ticket. You can't AI generate a physical visit. The Lily J controversy exposes a terrifying new frontier in digital philanthropy. It asks us a difficult question. In an era where AI can fake anything, and algorithms demand sensationalism to fund real-world survival, how do we separate the marketing from the mission? Lily J might have played the algorithm's game, but the children eating in Gaza aren't an illusion. The rubble is real, the hunger is real, and whether you believe her marketing excuses or not, the impact on the ground is undeniable. What do you think? Did the ends justify the means? Let me know in the comments below.
Sorry, I just stopped for a lunch break, but I just had a thought. Maybe I'll organize a trip, like an influencer trip. If any sisters want to come and see the orphanage for yourself, we can probably organize a trip like this. So if any sisters want to come or visit the orphanage, just reach out to me. I'll try and organize something, inshallah.